want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
Wack.
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room, Love and R&B room, hosted by the Queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak, No Mercy room, Spin the Block room, 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room, 100 ENT South room, Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room, Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast, Good Burger.
Car had swerved out of his way to avoid his reckless driving. That's what they originally said,
That's
but
cap.
clearly
He
from the
wasn't
yeah,
nowhere around.
Yeah, that's cap. Like according to that video, that I just looked. That's cap. Like,
Yeah, he wasn't. You were around the incident, bro. That shit crazy.
damn, I'm trying to figure out why the nigga took his life. He must have some other issues or something.
It couldn't have been over that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had some other issues, man. Something. And he was an NFL prospect.
Y'all talking
Oh,
about
he didn't.
Kyren Lacy?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't play for the NFL.
No, he was an NFL prospect. He was in college
He was
still.
supposed to be getting picked up, but
Yeah,
shit,
he
he
was supposed to
couldn't.
be
He
getting picked
couldn't.
up. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, you on point. You on point.
You see that video of them where his car was? He wasn't
Yeah,
even in the accident.
I seen his lawyer release it and shit. Yep.
Click on it up top. It'll let you see it.
No, I saw it. I saw it.
Oh, yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, it's just crazy how life works. That's why you never supposed to kill yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you think it was behind that? Because I mean, if you wasn't in the accident, nigga, what you killing yourself for?
Yeah, nah, it was behind that. He crashed out. He was crashing out like them last couple of days. Remember they wanted him to turn himself in, and he didn't
he,
want to turn himself in. He went on a run.
he put himself on his hands on a family member though that day,
Yeah,
bro.
he did. He got into a
Yeah, and
fight
then
with
he
his
was fleeing
family,
from the cops. He
and he
was
was
running.
running from the cops.
Yeah,
But why when you was 70 yards behind the accident?
I mean, he must have felt he was guilty in public opinion. He just probably didn't, you know.
Yeah,
Shit just
he went
happened.
out
Shit
backwards.
just happened to Henry Ruggs. You know that shit just happened. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but
So
he went out. But if I had something to do with it, yeah. But according to that video, I was 70 yards behind it.
he was good. He was alright.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does that nigga? If I ain't do it, nigga, I'm about to go to the NFL, nigga.
Definitely would have. You know, like that whole process would have took a year, so he wouldn't have went, and then he would have had to wait and then try back out again. You know, so how that would have went? Maybe
It was pretty.
a lot could still ruin your whole career.
I mean, a lot, but nigga, this tape just exonerated him. This video.
No, somebody would have gave him a shot, but you know how that go, bro. Shit, a year out, just it'd be like might not have ever made it. But I wouldn't have killed myself.
Nah, hell no, nigga went out
Yeah,
backwards.
yeah, like that twisted. You don't give yourself a shot, fool. You can't even bounce back.
Yeah, it's like he got bigger issues going on, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause it ain't like he was part of it and they trying to prove it, nigga. I'm 70 yards away, nigga. My car ain't even dented.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, that shit crazy as fuck.
I didn't know the nigga killed himself.
Yeah, I don't, man. I can't wrap my mind around this one.
Yeah, he was down
Had to
here.
be
He was
something
down.
deeper.
He was in Houston. You know
When
how
that
that
happened,
shit. Yeah, yeah. He lived. They lived in Houston.
he from Houston.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
I
Damn.
think. Nah, matter of
no, I
fact, I
thought
think he
he
from
from like
Louisiana. I think he
Louisiana.
from Louisiana, like a small town, but I think they lived in Houston.
His family, yeah. Cause
Okay.
was it his cousin or his auntie? I know it was like a female. They said he put his hands on, right, bro? That
Yeah, I
damn
think
shit
it
was
was like his
ridiculous.
sister, cousin, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Got into a fight with him, and then they was trying to pull him over and shit. Remember, they couldn't. That nigga wouldn't pull that. He wouldn't pull over, and then shit. They walked up on the car, and he busted shit.
He walked up on a car, then he shot himself in the head.
I think he shot himself in the head before they got to the car, but by the
Uh,
time they came up
but
on him, he was
yeah, he
yeah.
did it in the car. Damn, nigga,
Can't
that nigga
remember. I
wild
can't
out.
remember for sure. Yeah,
Nigga, when he got some mental issues, nigga.
nigga was only 19, 20. How old was he? 20 years old.
22.
24.
22.
Was he 24?
I think
Oh,
I seen
22.
22. I thought I seen 24.
Because he was fresh out of. He wasn't even out. Nigga was a junior in college, probably.
Yeah. So he's at, yeah, probably 22. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this was one of them things too where the media was on some guilty until proven innocent shit.
Exactly, bro. He was already hung in the media, bro. And then they
Yeah.
had already stopped. They had already. I think they said he couldn't participate in the draft process
Nah,
until
he
that.
he had to withdraw, yeah.
Yeah, until that situation was done. So that nigga probably just couldn't handle that shit, fool.
Yeah, it
Yeah, they
say
ruined his
24.
life.
It
Yeah, he
say
couldn't. He couldn't.
24.
Yeah, he
So
couldn't. He couldn't handle that shit, bro.
Damn, but the nigga, according to that video, nigga, he didn't even do nothing. That's the crazy part.
yeah,
You
it
Yeah.
think
was
he
an
had something to do
officer
with it?
that accused him of because basically because he had passed 4 cars when the company went around him. The officer automatically accused him of being the reason why the car accident happened, which resulted in
Oh,
a 78-year-old man dying in that car accident. So when you look at the video, that's when they say, okay, new evidence shows that he was nowhere near the site of the crash when it happened. Also, he was, they said exactly 72.8 feet away from the accident. He was behind the accident when it happened. So, unfortunately for him, the officer just simply accused him of being the reason why the accident happened, resulting in a man dying.
hey,
And that fucked his whole life up.
would y'all mind if I muted old girl's music?
I've been
Oh
trying to
yeah,
mute it.
yeah. We're trying to.
Yeah, I've been trying to mute it. We just gotta.
Don't move their ass down. That's why I wouldn't mute. This shit's weird.
Yeah. I'm like, that shit irritating. Late night is cool.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
it.
but for some reason it wouldn't let me mute her.
It's because when they
Yeah.
profile been in here so long, that shit won't let you touch nothing on that. You got to kick it.
Damn.
Let me try to play this lawyer statement.
Multiple cars just making their way south to Thibodeau, coming from Vacherie. At some point in time, you're going to see the collision, which we're going to know is vehicle number 2 from oncoming traffic colliding with the vehicle of Mr. Hall. You will see another vehicle come to a stop, and then you'll see Kyren Lacy come to a stop.
So as we've seen the video, it looks like the impact happens and then Kyren Lacy is behind him. How far away was he from there?
Well, yeah, that's the beauty of the investigative report that I now have my hands on. We know from data that Kyren Lacy did in fact pass 4 cars. There's no disputing that. Further north, Kyren Lacy passed 4 cars. However, he was back in his lane of travel, 92.3 yards. Back in his lane, behind Mr. Hall. At the time of impact, he's 72.6 yards behind the vehicles at the time of impact. Keyword, behind the vehicles. That is not how this story was ever painted. Never.
Any part of the district attorney's investigation?
You'll see is in the top left of the screen, you're going to see multiple cars just making their way south to Thibodeau, coming from Vacherie. At some point in time, you're going to see the collision, which we're going to know is vehicle number 2 from oncoming traffic colliding with the vehicle of Mr. Hall. You will see another vehicle
That's crazy. He ain't nowhere in there. That is wild. Yeah, they need to open another investigation up to who put that on him because that's crazy. You're not even in a picture when you see them cars crash. Like his shit not even in the screen.
Yeah, that was damn footage right there, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know where he, unless somebody gave him those statements.
Yeah, cause he didn't run. He just left the scene. Cause I mean,
He
shit.
ain't never left this scene. It ain't his scene.
That's what I'm saying. No, he left the
Leaving the
scene. That
scene, you
so
got
when
to
he
be
left,
involved.
yeah, but he left the scene. That's how it got on him. So they put hit and
But
run on him.
leaving the scene, you got to be involved. It's not his scene.
Yeah, no, you're saying this after seeing the video. I'm talking about what actually happened in real
No,
life.
I'm saying if it's not your scene, you can't leave the scene.
But he got charged with hit and run. So that was the charge.
Yeah, but what that's falsifying a police report.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't leave a scene that ain't your scene. If I'm in my driveway and a nigga come hit a nigga in the head with a bat next door in their driveway, I don't have to stay in my driveway. I can get in my car and go where I want to go. It ain't my scene. I'm not involved.
Yep. They charged him with hit and run, bro. It is what it
yeah,
is. I hear what you
yeah,
saying, but
yeah.
that's
You
what they
can't
did.
charge a nigga with a hit and run when he ain't hit shit. Nothing says that if you're at the scene of an accident, you have to stay if you're not involved. And no, none.
Yeah, what they said in the beginning before these videos came out was that he was recklessly driving and caused the other car to crash into that car, and then he left the scene. But when you see the video, you clearly see that that's not it. They never said that he hit him. They just said that he was recklessly driving and caused somebody to hit.
Yeah, that's obviously that ain't it. That's the case. The car in front of him should have got that. It was another car in front of him.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
I think what probably happened was is everybody stayed on that scene, and he was the only car that drove away, so everybody put it on him. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I don't know why they would put it on him when the accident is clearly in the middle of the intersection.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Unless this video something different about it, man. From what I see, that shit don't even look close. But I don't know. I'm just reporting the news.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's dangerous out here, bro. It's dangerous.
Thibodeau, Louisiana, man. Shit, welcome being black in the South, bro. You could be standing around some shit and they'll put it on. Thank God it's a video.
Too late.
Yeah, now the
You
nigga
check
innocent
yourself
till the
out.
grave.
Yeah, it's too late. Too much too late.
Nigga supposed to be in the league right now.
Raiders need him.
What the nigga do? Shot himself? That's what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went on a run for a little quick second. I think he was supposed to turn himself in like a couple days, and then he had a family dispute where they say a gunshot went off in the front yard, and and then he went on a high speed chase with the cops, and then when they stopped, he was already done.
Mm.
Nigga panicked. fucked up though. The NFL made him not like participate in the draft when nigga ain't even do nothing.
Hey, ESPN was all on top of that reporting, but I ain't see nothing about this new evidence coming
I ain't
in yet,
seen it
bro.
either.
None of you know how to do math. Everybody got Diddy getting out in 27, 20. A nigga finna do another 10 and a half months. They getting these numbers from, bro. That nigga be home late August, top of September.
How you come up with that?
He ain't getting number 50 months.
Yeah, I got him coming
And they
on
gave
like
him the program.
top
Nigga
top
gonna
of
do
27.
85% of that. That's 42 and a half months. They gave 14 months credit. They said he can go do the drug program. That's another 12 months and 6 months to the halfway house. That nigga he ain't restricted. He cannot not go to the halfway house.
No, not at all. In the program, he got to be at least 36 months. Yeah.
Bro, they gave the nigga, listen, they proved all that. It's simple math. I be like, where these niggas get this thing? The nigga got 50 months minus the 15%, 42 and a half months, 14 months credit, 12 months on the program, 6 months halfway out, 10 and a half months. I don't know where these niggas getting this math from. Nigga, that's next year. I don't give a how you slice it. A year is only 12 months. If you go year for year, nigga, he October. That nigga be home late August, September. He be in somebody halfway out. If Trump don't pardon him. I'm lying to
Yeah,
pardon that nigga
I
for
see a
the
parking
murder.
happening before that shit. I don't think so.
I mean, whatever happened, it don't matter. Nigga do 10 and a half months, nigga, like it ain't even there. Shit.
Yeah,
He
everything
going
I've been seeing, they been adding it up different than you. You the only nigga I seen add it up like that.
I mean, bro, it's simple math. 50 months, go 50
So 85% of 50 is
times
42.
85%, 42 and a half, minus 14, he got
That's
in,
28 months left.
minus 12 for the drug program,
So
minus
that's
6 equal. Like, I don't know where niggas count at.
where you get the -6 from?
Halfway house, my nigga.
Oh, okay.
It's where these non going to jail niggas don't get.
So you saying you
You're going
saying
to
he gonna
halfway house.
do 6 in the halfway house, 10 and what was the other 10 you said?
Ain't no other 10. 10 ain't even in the equation. 10 and a half is what he
Okay, 10.5 months is
other
what you
10.
said.
I would nigga, they're not gonna, that nigga going to Camp Snoopy. They're gonna give him option of going to the halfway house. Believe that. They're not gonna tell a nigga, you're not eligible for the halfway house. They can't.
Yeah, nah, the shit. The nigga I seen do it shit. That nigga been in federal prison. So, but I guess these niggas just all can't add.
I mean, how you gotta do it? I had a nigga argue with me that 85%, um, what 85%? And then the nigga said, oh shit, you're right. I just did it on my calculator. Dumb. I mean, if they pay attention, his legal fought for the drug program in the court.
He might not benefit from it all
What you mean? How you ain't gonna benefit from it all? Cause he puffy?
because no. What I'm saying is though, you got to get in like I think 36 months. After 36, it start eating into your that time.
He ain't got 36 months.
No. I'm saying to get into the program, it looked like if they adjust his time to 14 months.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something, G Wayne. That man 100 million in. Explain something to you. It's the reason why they went on the record in court and specifically said he needs to be eligible for that drug program. They not finna play with that
No,
nigga,
no,
bro.
I'm not saying he not gonna get in there, but it becomes a time if you don't get in it at a reasonable time, you're not gonna
I
benefit
think you're
all of it.
missing it. I think you missing the 100 million.
No, 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 no,
If
not
you
at all.
think them motherfuckers ain't sat there, them attorneys, in their best case scenario, worst case scenario, every scenario, and made it a point to go on record that he's going to the drug program, and you think for any second when that nigga get down there, he's not going straight to that drug program, you crazy. They're not gonna play
I'm
with
not
that nigga.
saying that. I'm saying if you do the 85%, taking down to 42, right?
You can
If you
only
take
do the
away the 14,
85%
listen,
when you do it,
if
G Wayne.
if you take 14 months off the 42, it take him to 28 months,
Yeah,
right?
that's 14 months he got time served.
So listen, if you take the 12 off the 28, it leave him 8 more.
I
So I'm
think
saying it don't.
you're still missing the point. This is why, G Wayne, if you think them people he didn't spend 100 million with ain't sat there and went over every scenario of what it could be and ain't said we gotta go on record that they're letting him go into the drug program as he is, then you crazy. You
Yeah,
ain't getting it.
they letting him
If
into the
you think,
program
if
for
you
sure.
think, if you think them motherfuckers gave 100 million, didn't do the math to what you talking about, and this is why they went on the record that you are allowing him to this drug program, then you crazy.
They gonna allow him in for sure.
That's what I'm saying. See,
I'm
but what you're
listen.
saying
Okay,
is they
no,
don't
no, no,
have to allow him in
no, no,
if
no,
he
no,
got under a
no.
certain amount of time.
That's not what
And
I'm
this
saying.
is, and I think they knew that, and
Yeah,
this is why they went in there and went on record saying y'all gotta let him do the drug program.
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, okay, let's take Puffy off of it, right? While
You
doing
can't
time.
take him off of it.
What I'm saying though, if you go into the program, say if they ship you late, whatever, after a
I
certain amount of time, it takes away from you might put like this.
think you. I
It's,
think you.
instead
I
of
think you
instead
missing
of
it, bro.
6 months halfway house, if you get in there late, you might only get 3 months. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think his halfway house gonna be affected one way or another.
Yeah, it ain't, but it's gonna take away from if you get in there later.
I don't think. See. I just think you keep missing the 100 million.
Yeah, I know they did their
I think you
calculations.
keep missing the politics
No,
of what
I get the calculations. I
ain't
get that
nothing
they
about that nigga. El Chapo. He's not a murderer, drug dealer, and the last thing they want something to happen is something happened to this nigga at a time he wasn't supposed to be
and I agree with you.
there.
However, feds don't care about that. He gonna be there another 90 days before they even ship him to a facility.
I doubt that.
Watch. They don't move like that, bro. I'm
I
telling
very
you.
seriously doubt that.
I watch. I'm telling you, they don't move like that. They don't. He's sentenced. They ain't coming to get him next week.
I doubt that one.
Yeah, they definitely gonna send him straight to an RDAP
See,
program though for sure.
here go the problem. And a lot of niggas gotta understand this. Until you're them, you never know. You don't know what the feds will do with certain money. That's like saying the feds ain't gonna certain way for Martha Stewart. You apply. Until you're them, all you know is how they did you. I know, cause it's a lot of places I go and people ain't me. Search, search, search. Oh no, Wack, come on, man, don't touch it. Go back door up. Nigga, if you really think you know, you don't know G Wayne, how you know?
Because the
You ain't
feds
him.
don't move like that. I'm telling
How
you,
you
bro.
know? Well,
Because
you
I
tell it, let me get
because
this
I've
right.
been in there with them.
Okay, so let me get this right. You went in there as a drug dealing gang member.
Yep.
That's what you went in there. You ever
Yep.
went in there with his politics?
With his politics?
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
No, no,
Because if
no,
you
no.
think for 1 second that because it's the feds is never nothing different from anybody, I beg to differ. It's always something different
You
when you
you
dealing with some
you
different shit,
you got some
especially a
white collar
nigga
dudes
that
that
ain't
might get the
high
chance.
power. That's what he ain't no murderer going to no high control, whoopty
Nah,
whoopty whoop. That nigga going to Camp Snoopy, he going somewhere you probably ain't never been.
yeah, probably.
This what I'm saying. He doing a Reggie Wright stint.
He going straight to a camp to the RDAP program.
right? So what you're not gonna say is what the feds will do because niggas can say that about the state. Man, nigga can't. I didn't see niggas in the state staff. Okay, and some niggas that got the lieutenants bringing them in dope just because you ain't got it going on, don't mean it ain't going on. Just because it won't happen for you, don't mean it won't happen to the next. You're not gonna get me to believe the shit they stipulate in that court that'll make sure what's on record in that court can't happen.
Two different entities.
That's no, it's the federal courts. That's the
And
federal courts, right?
the BOP is two different entities,
That's the
bro.
federal courts, right?
You right.
So you
They
you
can
really saying right now, let me make sure I'm hearing this. You really think the state courts can't move the state?
the state courts move the state.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm hearing this. Do you really think the state courts can't move the state?
Uh-huh.
Because I can see a nigga sitting in the county jail for 8 months waiting to go. But
Yeah.
then, like a nigga like me, paying them attorneys, hey man, give me a fourth whiff, and I'm going in 48. We are filing for a fourth whiff with a minute order, Your Honor, for him to be transferred from this county facility to the state penitentiary. We want a fourth whiff with a minute. If you paying, you paying. Now, I don't know if you ever filed shit like that, but
Nah.
okay, yeah, it does
Well,
exist. That
well, in
means that what just happened was the courts just told the state, nigga, y'all got 48 to come get him.
I get that. The
So
state.
you can't tell me that the federal in no way could move the feds, bro. You get me to believe that.
They two different entities.
No,
The
the
courts.
fuck they're not.
Listen.
They're two different
The
they
courts
are
can
not two different
recommend, right?
entities.
The courts can recommend, right? But the BOP is a totally different entity. They
Bro,
move their own way.
bro,
That's real shit.
you keep thinking that.
I'm
And the
telling
only
you, that's
niggas
what
that
it
think
is.
that, the only niggas that think that is the niggas that ain't playing like that. You keep think every rule ain't made to be broken when it's time to be broken. You keep thinking that federal court who got federal documents cannot send an email and a phone call and get a nigga bumped up to come get it. You keep thinking that, my nigga. Trust me.
They can
I done
make a
been in too many
recommendation.
situations. Nigga, I'll go to LAX today, nigga. Right now today and see a nigga bump my nigga with a handshake whack. Let's go. You ever been in the tunnels at LAX, nigga?
We talking about feds.
No, we talking about everything in life.
Yeah, on the streets, yeah,
Ain't
everything
no
else.
streets, nigga.
Niggas can get
Hey, look,
bumped.
the airport. See that airport? Brock, where you at? What is that airport, nigga? That's feds, ain't it? That's feds. But if you're just moving normal, all you know is the normal shit. But if you know how to move outside of the realm of normal, then you know some other shit. We going to Florida. R&B said, I thought Nick Cannon was on my flight. I said, they probably moved bro through the tunnels. What's the tunnels? I said, watch this. We in the area, okay, gates open for this flight. I said, baby, when we get on the plane, he gonna already be on there. What are you talking about? Yeah, they moved him through the tunnels and drove plane. He ain't even been in the airport. You tripping. Got on the plane, nigga was sitting there.
For sure, that's good looking.
But what I'm saying is, if you ain't played up there, you ain't gonna know. And for you to think for 1 second that the federal courts has no communication and influence on the federal prison system, like it ain't a man there that can send that email and move them that they probably promoted to be where they at. You are crazy as a nothing in life works like that. Nothing in life. Record labels, car dealer. I walk in the car dealership. Hey, bro, you here? Nah, your man talking about 30 minutes. Hold on. Oh, Mr. Jones, come on in. Why? Because I called the owner. Do not think for 1 second What's normal for you is what it is for everybody. That's just not how life works, bro. I'm just being real. And for you to think that the federal courts cannot move or and the federal system is crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, you've never been in there, so I
I
get
don't
it.
give a where I ain't
Hey,
been. Nigga, I
tap
was in
into some other
Dubai.
people that been
I
in
was in
there.
Dubai when Blueface cussed out the
Tap.
security and they took $1 million of his jewelry and said, since you want to disrespect us, show us the receipts for this jewelry or we season it. I had to come over there. Can I speak to your superiors? Respectfully. Yes, sir. Go in the back, get on the phone, call Sam. Sam called the fucking diplomatic people, put them on the phone, and they handed me back the jury. Nigga, what I'm telling you, you thinking small-minded. Ain't nothing in this world, bro, restricted unless you's a restricted nigga. And that's a fact. From the streets to the prison system to the whatever you talking about. Anytime there's human beings involved, nigga, it can be manipulated. It can be twisted. I don't give a what you talking about, bro. Anything. You're not gonna get nobody to believe the court system in the feds has no influence
The,
on moving an inmate.
the people that been to the feds believe it.
Nah. Niggas,
Yeah.
small time niggas that been to the feds believe
Tap
it.
into the people that you know that been to the
It's
feds and see
small
what they
time
tell
people
you.
that been to the feds believe it.
Exactly. Tell to ask them. That's all I'm gonna say. Ask them and see what they
Bro,
tell you.
common sense of living in the world tells you everything,
We we're
everything
not
has
dealing
a
with common
backdoor.
sense. We dealing with the feds.
Bro, we're dealing with the courts. What you gonna tell me next? Federal officers don't bring in contraband?
Yeah, they do.
No, I thought we dealing with the feds.
We are. But they bring it in. They just salary people. There's niggas in there walking the yard that got more money than them. They hustle just like everybody else. I get that.
So what's the difference?
The difference is the
So are we
BOP,
dealing with the feds?
the judges can recommend you to stay close to your home, but when you get to the BOP, nigga, they gonna send you where the bed is, where it's
We're
an
not
open
talking
bed.
about staying close to a home.
What I'm saying is
We're
though, the
talking
BOP
about
does what they want to do. They might make you sit there for a year and say, okay, we're gonna send you been good, we're gonna put you in for a transfer back to where you came from. That's all I'm
you
saying.
trying to change the narrative.
No, I'm not.
We ain't talking about what we doing the time, man. We don't go. Well, that ain't what we talking about. We're talking about you're not gonna get me to believe that the courts honored that order and they're not gonna move that man so that order is acknowledged. You're saying
I see
feds
where
ain't
this
gonna give
going. I see how y'all disagreeing because
No,
I
them
see
no,
it
niggas.
we
now.
ain't. It
It's
ain't a
based on, but it's
disagreement.
just
We
really
having a
based on one
conversation.
word. It's because the judge recommends it to the people, and then basically G Wayne saying that
Ain't no
that
recommended.
ain't
There's
law.
Nah,
no.
it
There's
ain't.
no recommended. Them attorneys stood in there and made sure that judge honored that. A recommendation is one thing.
But at the
When I was in
end,
that motherfucker,
Wack, do the
when I was in,
judge?
ain't no recommended, bro. When you get a judge honor that and go on record that that's what it is, that's what it's gonna be.
That's what he got
When I
coming
was
for
in that
sure.
and I said, listen, I need to get my time started ASAP. I need a forthwith with a minute order. Niggas is sitting in the county 8 months, 6, 7 months, 5 months after being sitting there, 48 hours out. Why? Because that judge signed forthwith with minute order to be transferred to state prison. So G Wayne saying, yeah, the judge can put it in there, but they don't have to acknowledge it.
No, that
Bullshit.
ain't what I said.
That's what you saying.
No, no, I said they not gonna come get him overnight. He be in there
Ain't
90 days
nobody
before the
saying, oh,
BOP
see, here
get him.
you go with the dancing.
What I'm
You
saying,
didn't went from
all I'm saying
what
is that the
prison he going to,
BOP,
everybody hear it. Has anybody heard a nigga say overnight? I'm telling you,
Well,
They're gonna take that nigga to that facility in the time he need to get there to do that drug program. What I'm saying. They
yeah,
ain't
and
finna let this nigga sit there 3-4 months, all this shit like the normal shit. Is what I've been saying. You didn't went to, well, they can't dictate what prison to go to. We don't give a fuck what prison they go to. They can send that nigga to Portland. They can send that nigga to Florida. They
yeah,
can send that nigga to Atlanta. They can
Texas,
keep him over there. Guess what? He don't give a fuck. He live everywhere anyway.
exactly.
So that ain't even the question. You're saying because the judge granted that, yep, he can go do the program. I'm writing it in. And he got to be in a certain amount of time. I'm simply saying the judge ain't gonna grant it and not make sure that man ain't there in that amount of time. It ain't gonna happen.
Nah, I'm not. I'm
Them
not.
attorneys ain't gonna let it happen.
So what did the judge say exactly?
I mean, he gave him what he got coming. He got to go to a yard with the RDAP program.
They gave
All
him
I'm
the
saying
program.
is, all I'm saying is though, he gonna be in there at least. I mean, not least
You said 3 months.
90 days,
That
man.
nigga ain't gonna
90
see.
days.
He ain't
90
gonna see
days.
Christmas
90 days. He won't
because
be on
you
the
saying
yard for
that's what
Christmas.
everybody else do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. See, Brock, he ain't getting it.
I think he hear you. I think y'all just
He,
disagree. That's
he
it.
ain't getting it.
Y'all
He
just
think
disagree on
he
this one.
he thinks the system moves one way and one way only, and I beg to differ.
You saying that money could change it all.
Nigga,
They
the
don't give
money
them.
is
They don't care
talking in
about
the
money.
courtroom.
They don't care about money.
And yeah,
Bullshit. If they didn't
and
care
his
about money, he wouldn't have got what he got.
The BOP don't care about money.
The BOP is gonna about what the judge sitting in, right?
No, that's
Oh,
what I'm
they
trying.
gonna judge too.
Two different entities, bro. They
But that's under the same flag.
they gonna come get him
Is the
when they
judge and the
ready to come get
BOP
him.
under the same flag?
Yeah, we up under the same flag. We all Americans.
No, we're not. State is state, feds is feds.
you niggas debate funny, bro.
You
I ain't
right.
gonna.
So, nigga, you got a state flag, you got a federal flag, my nigga.
Yep.
A county judge can't send nothing into no federal facility, my nigga.
True that.
Two different flags.
True that.
So he's saying that them people ain't gonna acknowledge what that judge talking about in court. Which,
Not at all.
okay, I don't believe that, especially in this
And
situation.
I agree. I see why you don't, but
I don't believe that.
it's
I
crazy,
can't see
bro.
them people saying what the judge talking about.
You can see him saying that.
No, I cannot see him saying that. No,
Oh, okay.
not at all. Because guess what? That nigga attorneys don't go nowhere.
They don't go nowhere.
No, his attorneys don't go nowhere. You
Mm.
know, our attorneys, they done, they leave. They don't go
Oh,
nowhere.
you talk about they stay throughout the appeal and
They don't
everything.
go nowhere. They already said yesterday, we already filing the appeals, already in motion.
Hey,
They
I
ain't,
wanted to ask you about
they
that
ain't
too.
going nowhere, Brock. You
Do
get what I'm
do
saying?
you?
You get to playing with that
Hey,
nigga. You giving them people reason to file this, file that, file this, file that.
I wanted to ask your opinion about that. Do you
Niggas ain't
think?
going nowhere,
Do
bro.
you think the appeal gonna come through before he get out or after?
No, I think his appeal is just on some. He just trying to get
Get it
away
off his
from the
record.
whole shit.
Yeah, yeah. Get it
I
off his
mean,
record.
but do I think his appeal? No, I wouldn't doubt it because bro. I don't know what y'all. I think because people be talking about money ain't everything, and money's everything.
Yeah, yeah. For
Yeah,
sure, for
money's
sure.
before God on this earth. It's everything because if you say all things come from God, then created money to say either you're homeless, either you're hungry, either you're this or you're not. I'm sorry, I don't know who made up that shit, but that is the most dumbest shit to say in the world.
You need money. Nigga,
Fuck.
money make the world go round. I
I don't
believe
give a
that.
talking
What
about.
y'all talking about? Money don't buy happiness. That's the word.
No, nah. Money
Oh,
is
I had
That's
got a
what broke
phone.
people say, bro.
money
Oh
is
yeah,
everything.
because I had got a call.
And the difference is that, bro, the difference is they're looking for any little reason to say, oh, y'all need to give him ankle monitors and let him do the rest of his time out. They looking for a reason.
For sure.
And the fact that you think that the prison is gonna disregard any orders that come from the court is crazy to me.
It happens though, Wack. I know you don't believe it, but bro,
Nah,
it
I ain't
happens,
never
homie.
see. I ain't never
Man, I'm
seen it
telling
happen.
you, man. Ask some of the homies that been in there. The BOP
Yeah,
move the
but you
way they
talking
move.
about? See, you still down there with the peasants.
I'm not,
he
man.
can't
It's
wait.
just
He,
what
but
what
y'all,
You still
y'all
down
bro.
there
funny,
with the
bro.
What
peasants.
I'm saying, the BOP don't give about the
Ask the
money.
homies. They don't give a
The
fuck. No
feds,
homie
the
Gerald
feds print
Simpkins
money.
in here for selling drugs. They don't give a fuck about these. Them
They
niggas
don't.
ain't got
You're
no. Let
right.
me tell you why them niggas ain't got no money. Let me tell you why the homies you talking about ain't got no money. Right? See, this is where y'all don't use common sense. You ain't got no money if you can't account for the money, and that's why they took your money. You ain't got no money. You got money when your shit is accounted for and they can't touch it. Then you got money. I don't give a your homie or any other homie got on the street that they seized and took. You don't got no money. Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy, boy.
yo,
Hey,
yo,
Wack, when you say,
yo,
hey,
do you
Wack,
slap